Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday. It's a beautiful day in Toronto. I want to welcome you all and thank you for joining us at Parkinson's Canada, the Facebook Live event. My name is Randy Brotman. I am a certified personal trainer, a certified Parkinson's cycling coach, and a power moves instructor. Today, what we're going to be focusing on is upper body, waist up. We're going to be doing a big focus on arms. A lot of what we're doing today can either be done seated or standing, and I'm going to show you variations of each movement. The important thing to remember is that everything that we are doing, you're supposed to feel as though you're working. It should not hurt. It should not cause you any pain. If it hurts, you need to stop. At any time, if I'm picking up any hand weights, if you have hand weights nearby, certainly you can grab them. If you don't, that's not a problem. You can use books, you can use bottles of water, or nothing. The important thing is that when we are doing a movement, for example, a bicep curl, that looks like this, I want it to be a deliberate movement. This is a deliberate movement. This is kind of haphazard, and you'll notice my back is rounding. What I want to see is carryover from what we've done in previous sessions where we're focusing on form and really good posture. Super important for everything that we're doing. We rely on our core, which again is your front and your back, to help support your limbs, your arms, and your legs, that they can do what they're set out to do. Okay? So I'm going to start from a seated position. We're just going to warm up a little bit. We want our muscles to be nice and warm so that they're ready to work. So I'm just going to ask everyone, just take your arms, gentle swinging. I'm not going very far. I'm just allowing the movement to occur. If both arms are going at the same time, you'll notice that I'm letting my arms come up a little bit higher each time. I want movement happen. I'm going to do 2 more times. 1 and 2. I'm going to bring my arms down, and what I'm going to do from my side, I'm going to do small circles going clockwise. And what I'm doing is I'm bringing my arms up higher and higher until I'm just coming to my shoulder level. My arms are there. I'm doing circles. Keep going. Again, I'm just trying to warm up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop and I'm going to go counterclockwise. I'm going to start lowering my arms. Okay? Small circles. They don't have to be huge. And we're going to go a little bit bigger. Start bringing your arms up again. Good. And pause. And we're going to go counterclockwise, bigger circles. And I'm starting to bring my arms down again. All the while, my core is engaged, my back is straight. Perfect. So now we're going to alternate arms. Left arm, again, I'm just coming up to the shoulder. I want it to be nice and easy. For those of you that are more comfortable seated, it obviously can be done just as I'm doing it from a seated position. But I'm not using the back of my chair. I'm using my back to support me, my entire core. If you want to do it from a standing position, there you go. Okay? Just keep your arms moving. Allow the movement to get a little bit more fluid. We're looking for a nice rhythm, a nice flow. Good. A little bit more. Both arms. Good. And just shake them out. Now that movement, you want to feel your shoulders moving, your arms are moving. So to now focus on our shoulders a bit, what I'm going to ask everyone to do is you're going to put your right shoulder up and down, left. So what I'm aiming for, I'm trying to pull my shoulder up towards my ear. I want to make sure that I'm bringing my shoulder to my ear and not my ear to my shoulder. So up and up. Up, up, 1 point slide, up, up, and now we're going to do both shoulders together. So it's I'm going up, we're going to 2, 3, I'm going to push them back and down. Again, so it's up, pushing back and down. Once more, I'm pulling up, pushing back and down. You should be feeling your shoulders getting a little bit warm. We want to feel movement happen. Really important that you have that sense that you're moving. Our arms move in a variety of directions as a result of our shoulder joints. And what we want to do today is take advantage of that and really allow our upper body and our arms to move. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring my right arm up to my shoulder, come across my body, back in front of my shoulder, and down. So left, comes across, down. Right, comes across, straight, and down. Left, comes across, straight, and down. I'm going to do both. I'm going to come across and just cross my arms and down. Coming up, I'm going to alternate. Left was on top. This time, right is on top. Once more. Left. Good. So we have some movement. We feel everything is a little bit warmed up, which is great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a set of weights. I'm using just my favorite antique pair of weights. Again, you can take a bottle and use that as a weight. If you have two, wonderful. If not, again, we're going to focus on doing very deliberate movements and not just haphazard movements. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm grabbing my weight, and I'm going to do a bicep curl. Bicep is a two-headed muscle at the top of your arm, and it's responsible for bending your arm. That's the hero muscle. Everybody feels nice and strong. And that's what helps us carry parcels. For women, if you're carrying a purse, very often we'll fold it like that. But typically, if we're carrying a bag of groceries, carrying a child, anything, the bicep is really instrumental in that movement. So we're going to target it. If you're seated, not a problem. You're going to sit down. My palms are up, and I'm going to bring it on my hand towards my shoulder. Again, my core is nice and tight. My body doesn't rock. Here's what my back is going to look like. Arms coming up to my shoulder. Okay? Alternating arms. Left and right, and left and right. Good. If we're standing, we can take a more aggressive position. We can go with one foot forward, and we're going to do right and left. Good. Right and left. To the shoulder, core tight. Right and left. Right and left. And right and left. Good. Come to the front. Shake up your arms a little bit. You should feel your muscles warming up. If you're finding the weights are more of a challenge than what you're comfortable with, put them down. Just continue the movement. What we're going to do now is we're going to target the tricep, three-headed muscle in the back of your arm, and it's responsible for straightening your arm. Okay? Bicep and tricep. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to take the weights in either hand with your palms facing your legs. I'm going to come forward a touch. I'm going to start with my elbows bent. I'm going to push back. Straighten my arm, but I'm not locking it. Bring my other arm back and together. Alternating arms. Left, hold it there. Right, and together. I want to watch that I don't bend my wrist. The movement is all in the muscle in the back of your arm. And up, and go left, straight wrist, right, and come forward. If I'm seated, it's the same deal. I'm starting with my elbow bent. I'm going to come forward a touch. I'm going to push back. And back, both come forward. Pushing back and back, both come forward. Again, I'm pushing back and back, both come forward. Once more, push back and come forward. So if we want to now finish that off, we're going to add a little bit of intensity. And what we're going to do is forward, both arms, slight bend, push, 2, 3, and hold. Again, push back, hold. We're going to pulse twice. 1, 2, and hold. Once more, push back both arms, and 1, 2, and come forward. Again, here we go, pushing back, slight pulse, 1 and 2, hold, and come forward. Good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be bringing our arms up, the side, and forward. Okay? Again, that can be done with or without weight. I'm going to show you what the movement wants to look like without weight, and then of course I'm going to pick up the weight, and you can do it with both of the weights in hand. If you're standing and you want to be in a little bit more of an aggressive position, you can come into squat that looks like that, and you're going to go 1, 2, out, and down. Okay? So it's 1, 2, out, and down. 1, 2, go out, and down. For those of you that remember, the power moves, we're looking for that big T. We're looking to make our body as big as we can. So we don't want to be down here. Remember when I said we don't want rounded back, nice and tall. I'm pulling my belly button in towards my back, so my core is nice and tight, and there's my big T. If I'm doing it from a seated position, it's the exact same thing. I'm bringing my arms up and up, big T, and down, left, right. I'm pulling out, big T, feels great. Open up your chest, feel your shoulder blades being pulled towards each other, and down, right, left, out, and down. Once more seated, right, left, out, and down. The standing position now, we're going to kick it off the touch, and we're going to go 1, lower, 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 2, out, lower, lower, up, and down. Again, both arms come up. We're going to lower, lower, hold, come up, go out, lower, lower, up, hold, big T, and down. Again, here we go. Both arms come up. I'm going to lower, lower, up, pulling out, and the lower, lower, up. Good, so you should feel some good movement happening. What we're going to do now, I'm going to start this from a seated position, and we're going to actually bring in a little bit of rotation. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to start with your hands on your knees, and I'm going to show you how to do this standing. And what you're going to do is, I'm going to start lifting my right arm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lean on my left leg and reach. See, my body is coming over to the side, instead of stretching to the side. Okay, left arm. Up and up and up. So for whoever is doing this seated, continue doing that. I'm going to show you how we're going to kick it up a touch from a standing position. So when I'm standing up, I have my feet wider than hip width apart. I'm going to have one hand on my leg. Up. Up. I want you to feel a stretch now on the right side. Left arm comes up, left side feels stretch. Good. Once more, up and up. Good. Should feel good. You should feel your body warming up a touch. Shoulders are moving. You want to have good movement in your shoulders. For anybody who has trouble reaching up high, you go to the point that you can accommodate. If this hurts, don't do it. If you're okay here, that's how far you go. If even coming up that high is too much, you need to listen to your body. That's super important. Okay? So what we're going to do now is that we're going to exaggerate that movement. And I'm going to show you from the side that what I'm going to do is actually be reaching towards the floor. I'm reaching. Okay? So it's going to look, what about this? Oh, 1 second. So it's going to look core tight. I'm reaching. I'm trying to touch the floor or the side of my leg. I'm coming forward a touch and touching. Up. And you'll notice that I'm keeping my head up. So I don't want to drop my head so I don't get lightheaded. Okay? Again, being very aware of where my body is and what I'm doing in relation to my surroundings. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Last one with my left. Good. So as you see, my concern here is that we want to get full range of motion, which means bringing your arms and your shoulders with as much free movement as is possible. When I'm saying free movement, what I mean is that I don't want you to be wincing and forcing anything. If this is as high as you can come, then that's as high as you can come. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our arms up. You're going to pull back. When I'm pulling back, what I want to be thinking of is that I am pulling my shoulder blades towards each other. Okay? So my arms come up. I'm pulling back, bringing my palms up, and I'm just going to turn. So you'll notice when I'm turning, arms come down, forward and down. Okay? So I'm going to go up, pull back, bring my arms up. I'm going to turn to the right. My left leg turns with me. Come back to the center, down, forward, and down. If I'm standing, it's the same premise. I'm bringing my arms up. I'm pulling back. Now, when I'm going to bring my arms up and I want to turn, I'm turning to the left, so my right hip is helping me to turn. Okay? It's that movement. Whether we're standing or we're seated, it's the same movement. Push and down. Again, arms come up, pull back, arms come up. I'm going to the right, so my left leg is turning with me. Coming back, arms forward and down. Again, coming up, pull back, palms are up, rotate, center, pushing forward and down. Again, come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, open up your chest, arms come up. I'm turning to the right, left leg and left hip turn. So I'm rotating on the ball of my foot. Again, coming up, pull, arms come up and turn. Should feel good to get some movement going. One more on each side, coming up, pull back, arms come up, turn. Center, hands come down, forward and down. Last one, coming up, pull back, arms come up, turn, come back to the center, palms come down, come forward and down. Good, so you should feel your shoulders a bit. What I like to do is I do circles with my shoulders. Again, it's a quicker version of the up, back, and down. A lot of people, as we navigate through life, we end up pulling our shoulders up, and then they just stay there. We want to focus on having your shoulders in a neutral position. So by a neutral position, I'm going to bring you back to where we started at the beginning, is we want to set our shoulders. And by that, what I mean is that we're sending a message to the brain of, this is how I want my posture to be. So we've worked in the past on our posture being nice and tall, but if our shoulders are up here, it negates that whole premise. So you see here, my shoulders are high. This is where I want you to be. I want you to be able to see my neck. You want to be able to see your neck. So in an effort to make sure that our upper body is relaxed and ready to start the day, ready to carry us through our activities, super important that we're going to set your shoulders. So here it is. My hands are down by my side. I'm going to pull my shoulders up. My hands remain facing my legs, pushing back and down. That's how we set our shoulders. So it's up, back, and down. And a good way to know if we're keeping our shoulders in a nice neutral position so that our posture is nice and tall, you can always tell by where your hands are. If my hands come to the front of my leg, you can see that my shoulders are rounded. So that's a really good telltale marker. Where are your hands? Here, my shoulders are pulled back. Here, they're rounded. Okay? So that's what you want to watch for. It's an easy thing to do if you're out walking, if you're near any store windows. Take a look. Most of the time, we're here. We're tired. We get a little bit complacent. What we want to be doing is pulling up. Baby, come up with me. Pushing them back. I'm making sure I'm dropping them so that we have good free range so that we can reach for whatever we want. Okay? So you'll see I keep opening up my hand. I'm going to do this from a seated position. I'm going to bring my arm up as high as it'll go, and I'm going to open and close my hand 5 times. We want our fingers to work. We're using our hands all the time. Good. And down. Left arm comes up. I'm closing and opening, but really pushing with my fingers. 3, 4, 5, and down. Right arm comes up. Close my fist and throw my fingers open. Push, push, push. And many of you are going to be surprised at how many muscles you suddenly feel in your hands as you're pushing your fingers open. We are waking up the muscles. That's good. Bring both arms up, a little bit higher, and open, close rather, and open, close, and open, close, and open, close, and open. Good. Just shake out your hands a bit. I'm going to allow if there are any questions, please feel free. You can either write them into Parkinson Canada on their Facebook page now. You can contact them at any time. If you hear me at any time going silent, it's because I'm getting messages read out to me so I can answer any questions that you have. But in the meantime, remember, part of our upper body is not just your core, but we are reliant on our arms to get a cup of coffee, to get a teacup out of the cupboard, to get anything you want out of a pantry, to help put on your clothes, bringing your arms back so that you can put on your shirt. All of these things are very necessary, obviously, for exercise as a daily activity, and we want to take that beyond. We want you to stay active, we want to stay busy, we want to keep your body moving as much as you reasonably can. So until we have questions, we're going to continue that movement-based exercises with our arms. I want to do some nice big circles. And you'll notice when I do the circles, they're starting to get bigger and bigger. I'm going to bring my hands forward and letting them come back. Nice circles. Again, core nice and tight. Now I'm going to go the opposite way. So much bigger than how we started. Our body goes one opposite forward. We're going to accommodate more movement. The most important thing is that you are accommodating what your body is happy to do. It is causing you difficulty to do what you up. If you come to that point and say you're uncomfortable, then that's perfect. Just keep the movement going. You can also do things, if you want to grab a weight, you're going to lean forward. Again, my back is flat, leaning forward. If I'm standing, I can do it this way. I'm just going to put one hand on my leg, back is flat, and I'm just letting the weight pull my arm down as I do small circles. Okay? Small circles. I'm going to get progressively bigger with the circles. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. And I'm going to go from big circles to small. Okay? So you from here. I'm going to do it with the other arm. Hands on my leg. My back is reasonably flat. And I'm going to do circles. Starting off small, and they're going to get bigger. Good. And I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Big to small. And with the weight, for anyone who has a shoulder injury or any discomfort, you go with a nice light weight or none at all. But the nicest part is that right here, you can let the weight just hang. I'm just holding it in between my fingers. So obviously I'm not going with a heavy weight. I'm going to let the weight just pull and let gravity pull and open up that whole shoulder capsule a little bit. Just let the weight drop. Making sure that your core is nice and tight. Everything is properly supported. You're good to go. So we're going to stretch everything out now a little bit. We've used our bodies. So what I want everyone to do is to please take your hands, clasp them, link your fingers together. Okay. I'm going to turn my head out. Good. And then bring my arms up. Back down to my shoulders. Turn. Again. Turning with my leg. Back to the center. I'm turning. Back to the center. Pushing far away. And relax. Good. Here, what I want to do now, I'm going to stretch your tricep, which is the muscle on the back of your leg. I'm going to bend my elbow and run it down my back. And I'm going to gently take my elbow and help to stretch that muscle. Again, to the point of resistance, not pain. Good. We're going to do the other arm. Same thing. I'm going to run it down my back. I'm bending my elbow. And with the other hand, I'm going to gently grab that elbow and just pull. So I feel a good resistance. Core nice and tight. Continuing to breathe. Get lots of oxygen-rich blood out to those exercising muscles. And release. And the last one what I want to do is that you're going to take your hand forward, drop your wrist a bit, and with the other hand you're going to pull. Just gently. Good. Same thing over here. Hand comes forward. I'm going to drop my wrist to touch, and I'm going to pull. And all of these stretches should really feel nice. You've worked out a bit. Now, when I'm pulling my arms out, here it is again, a big T. And what I want to do, if I'm going to stretch, is I'm going to push a little bit further than I would usually do. In a regular exercise movement, I'm not going to come this far back. I'm coming quite so back. Okay, because I'm just trying to stretch. And then come back to the center and relax. Again, bring my arms up, pull. And if you want to change things, you can do it where your palms are facing away from you with your thumbs up, down, all the way down. Good. Up to your shoulders. My thumbs are up again. Up, down, and relax. Do that one more time. Up, all the way up, down, and relax. Same thing if I want to bring my... Okay, so we've done a good upper body workout. We've got some stretching going. Continue with the movement. Keep yourself moving. Try to incorporate things that we've done in the other classes leading up to today. Gentle movement. And the more you can accommodate that, the more you're going to be able to do. Thank you for joining us today. Again, my name is Randy Brotman. I look forward to seeing you next week where we're going to be working on balance. No equipment necessary, but come ready to work and really challenge your balance. It's going to help you be more steady in your day-to-day living, walking, participating in life. Have a great day. Stay healthy and enjoy.